This whole thing started with me trying to find the puzzle bag or the Loewe bag I've never bought in 2017, mainly due to the leather. And with the puzzle bag, as I've mentioned several times, it didn't quite get my attention until I saw the original large from 2017 and how it formed around the unique design into this very specific slouchiness that is structural, which remind me very much of Cubism. Oh, and it reminds me of postmodernism, and it's how a bag is deconstructed and reconstructed, and all that didn't came to me until sometime this year, and finally I understand what I believe to be the essence of the design of the puzzle bag. And of course by then they've moved on from it, moved on from the larger size, moved on from the original design. Pardon my bathrobe sleeve. I was in the middle of having coffee. I was just waking up. Oh, when this arrived. So this is the moment of truth. Of course, I have no choice but to get this, to try to get something from the 2017. Today's 2024. It no longer has its dust bag, and so I've actually bought a Loewe dust bag that can fit this. Now through the viewfinder, I can't really see. I need to inspect with my naked eye. I told you that I think the only way really for us to inspect the quality of something is by touch, by sight, sometimes by smell. And there is a specific type of leather that I was after, and I first saw that particular leather in a 2017 Loewe hammock bag that I spotted while I was traveling overseas. I decided to not buy it and wait until I'm in another country to buy it, and then of course I could never find it again. So let me give you a close. So the characteristic of the older, up to 2017, maybe 2018, puzzle bag is, there is this cut. So they've obviously made or cut the pattern differently. There's this cut up here, and then there's two connecting cuts down here usually. And as far as, so you could see that I think that leather, there's a strip here on the back that's separate from the rest of the body. And then there's another connecting. The question is why though? Why do they do it that way? And why didn't they do it the way they've done it since, which is one smooth leather, a connecting continuous leather underneath the pieces of the puzzle? So I will talk a bit further about the puzzle bag and what I think about it. This is just the unboxing. So I think, is this the leather I'm looking for? I think it is, but until I get outside under the natural light, I can't say. So let's open. And I usually need to document unboxings anyway. Just so I'm gonna tilt this a little bit. just for the safety of, just for a record of how items received, how items packed, etc. So I thought, why not? So this obviously have been stood up on this side. This, is this a leather? I think it's pretty close to the leather that I was looking for in Loewe. Loewe is brown or tan leather in the past, so this has obviously been laid flat because this is how it was supposed to, like so. And I doubt that you can do the same with the new, well, you can, I think you can, but this cut here specifically allow folding to be a lot easier because that's what it's designed for. It collapses along its weakest point, which is this one here. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this. So just really quickly, this is also what I've been looking for, is blind stamped and contrasting stitching. So I have not seen a lot of the ones from this era blind stamped this way, and I have wondered if they had been following Hermès's tradition of blind stamping marks and contrast stitching their heritage leather. In Hermès's case, it's the Barenia. So I wonder if that had been the intention at the start and then they changed tack. I'm not sure. But a lot of these puzzle bags from the earlier days tend to be white, which I don't really like, and same colored stitching, which I also don't prefer, not on tan like this. This is just perfect because it's contrasting stitching, what I would call Loewe's unique tan leather, the equivalent of Barenia for Hermès, which I absolutely adore. And both of them are to be hard wearing and to look much nicer the longer you wear them, instead of worse the longer you wear them. I'm pretty robust in my wear of my bags. I want my bags to be functional as well as beautiful and exceptionally designed. Sometimes the price tag is not ideal to get all three. Sometimes you have to compromise on one. But this is finally the puzzle bag I've always wanted but never bought. So thank you, a reseller in Australia.